Well, good day, everybody. It's Bug Eater 64, and we are sitting here with a Bell 407. Yep, gonna be doing a FSEconomy flight, flying the Bell 407, carrying 5 passengers. Gonna be doing flying over the island here. We are now at Sangster International, Montego Bay, Jamaica, and we're going to be taking these 5 passengers to Norman Manley International, Kingston, Jamaica. Now, there is a bit of a touchy situation. There is no fuel available at Sangster, Montego Bay. So I have to make this flight with just the fuel that's on board. Now, all my pre-planning says it's going to take 25 gallons of fuel to make this 73-mile flight. I have 26 gallons of fuel. So it's going to be a little touch and go. If I mess up, who knows? Anyway, again, Cajun Josh, who loves another rotorhead like myself, loves helicopters, may enjoy this flight. We've been told there was some scuttlebutt that somebody said this helicopter was harder to fly than the DCS World 1H UH-1 Huey. I don't think so. Anyway, you be the judge. Let's get inside, get this bird in the air, and see if I can complete this flight. And there she is, our Bell 407. And like I said, it's a FSEconomy flight, so let's get that started. Get our passengers loaded. There we go. So, everything's set up, ready to go. Now, this is only the second time I have flown this helicopter. So, I got to try to figure out how to get it started. So hang in here with me. We'll see what we can do. May take me a click or two. Get some power on. Hello, battery. And that shows where we're flying from and where we're flying to. So let's see if we can get that set up. And now, if I could remember how to turn off that bloody alarm, I would. But I'll take care of this first before I try to figure out where that darn button is. Every one of these helicopters is a little bit different when it comes to silencing alarms, so, but I'll get her done as soon as I get the flight plan done. Excuse me, my goodness. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I gotta remember these things. Let's turn on the fuel pump. Excuse me. Okay. And let's get some. I don't know about you, but that horn can get downright annoying. Okay. Fuel's turned on. Yeah. Check the throttle. It's right now set at idle. Like I said, only the second time. I've started this thing at one time before. So let's see what we can figure out here. That's one of the things I want to find out. Can a person who has minimal knowledge of this helicopter get in, start it up, conduct a flight, and control it? And that's what this video is all about. Doing a short 73-mile flight. Although I'm testing myself a little bit because, like I said, I've only got 26 gallons of fuel, and I got that damn horn off. How wonderful is that? Now, this helicopter is equipped with SAS, which is a stabilization assistance. So that'll make things a lot easier. It also has autopilot. As you can see, it has the Garmin, I believe it's the 430. So, yeah, and that's all stuff dealing, excuse me, dealing with floats, because you can configure this to land on water. So, alright, let's see if we can get this started. Come on. Fuel pumps are on. There we go. And with that, we'll step outside and watch these rotors spin up. It's kind of cool. Alright, so we do have good engine start. And believe me, when I put on the headphones, it gets a lot quieter inside the helicopter. Alright, check our controls. Everything looks good. And we'll go ahead and run up the throttle. Okay, so we're just going to basically head straight ahead and turn right. And we're off. And we're basically just going to cross over the island to the other side where the airport is. From one side of the island of Jamaica to the other. And right now I'm flying it without the SAS. So I don't see any issues. Might have to work a little bit more to trim up the helicopter, but it seems to be working just fine. Start making a turn to the right here so we can get on our heading. And in a minute I'll turn on the autopilot and SAS, and we'll go from there. There you go. SAS is kicking in. It is now active, as is the autopilot. That'll get us on our heading. All right. Now, do we have enough fuel to get there? It is a good looking helicopter. And collective wise, just cruising like this is between about anywhere from 39 to 44%. So I'm flying a little bit slower than I have to, but that helps me conserve some fuel too. Hear that pitch in the blades change when I started gaining altitude. Oh, excellent. Well done. Okay. And so what we're going to do is just kind of get over the top of this hill, and then we're just going to speed things up until we get to the other side of the island, because there's really not a lot to see between here and there. So let's go. Well, that was a quick 2.5 minutes. Okay, so we are approaching the airfield. We are slowly losing altitude, still on autopilot. And the airport is straight ahead of us. And need to set the altimeter to 29990. There we go. Been an extremely uneventful flight. Yeah, helicopter doing all the work. All right, we are getting rid of autopilot. Oh yeah, need to turn off heading. All right, helicopter is truly mine. I'll just check some of my trim here, make some adjustments. Still using the SAS, but once I trim it out, helicopter flies, and flies well. And we'll start slowing down. Not in a hurry. The airport sits about excuse me, about 111 feet above sea level, so we're a couple hundred feet above it right now. Slowing down nicely. Bringing it down. Almost at 0 forward speed. it over here to the tarmac and just park it, since I didn't see any preferred helicopter landing on the map. So I'm just going to set it on the tarmac. I haven't landed yet, and already FSEconomy is highlighting me, saying, "You want to end it?" And an excellent landing, I must say. Not bad for only my second flight in this helicopter. So let's go ahead and throttle it down. Throttle off. Turn the fuel off. Shut this little lady down. Kill that horn. Thank you. And then we'll go ahead and finish the flight. And we had a grand total of 2 gallons left. So, not too shabby. I actually was able to use a little less fuel than was projected. And after expenses, we make a little over $3,000 for the company. So that's not a bad deal. And with all that, we can go ahead and take a look at that landing again. So here we go. Pretty helicopter. I do like the sounds on this thing. Now compare this to some of my Huey flights, and you tell me which one's more stable. So, job complete. Well done. Oh well. Okay, so we completed the flight. Only had about 20 some odd pounds of fuel left. So, yeah, we cut it real close. But I don't see how this Bell 407 is harder to fly than the Huey. Not with the stable assistance system, the autopilot, I mean, I flew it in here, the end of it by hand, and you can tell I didn't have any problems. Um, able to get it to a hover. It's it's a great little helicopter. Enjoy flying it. Had a lot of fun. Anyway, I hope you had a lot of fun. Cajun Josh, let me know what you think, buddy. Anyway, folks, if you enjoyed the flight, click the like button. If you didn't like it, click the don't like button. Leave me some comments. Tell me how I can do things better. I always appreciate comments. I've had some good ones from some fine people lately. They've really helped. And so, with that, hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, this is Bug Eater 64. And until next time, as always, safe flying.